Ohana means family. So, yeah. Disney is still on their track of making live-action remakes. And it's been hit or miss.
Mostly miss.
Mostly miss. I mean, we still have to look forward to the Snow White movie that's coming out here in the next week or so. Yay! Can you hear my excitement there? Yay! Oh God. Then we had Beauty and the Beast, which was Then we had Lion King, which was
It still wasn't live action though.
Technically, it wasn't live action.
One was 2D animation, one was 3D animation.
Yeah, and then of course there was the Jungle Book, which that one wasn't too bad.
15% live action.
Yeah, the only thing that was live action was like
Mowgli.
Mowgli and his dad, and that's about it. But yeah, live action remakes. Everyone talks about these live action remakes. It's just, oh boy. What are they gonna do? A Bambi live action remake with like CGI deer and say, "Oh, it's live action"? No, it isn't. It's still CG. It's just you're trying to make it look more high definition. You're trying to make it look more lifelike.
Way more expensive animated.
Yes. Instead of just, I don't know, doing a Pixar style animated one, stylized. Instead it's like, oh, we have to make it look realistic. It's like, no, you don't. Not everything has to be realistic looking in order to be good. Oh gosh. But Lilo and Stitch, a movie that at some points was considered, there was one part of it specifically that was considered problematic before it came out. I don't know if you remember it. There was a scene where they basically were flying a spaceship and it was flying through the mountains in like the climax of the film. It was originally them like hijacking a jet airliner and flying it through the city. Problem with that is this movie came out in 2002.
Oh, so Spider-Man era. So
Exactly. They had to do a whole bunch of reshoots and reanimations to make the movie work. And I still want to see the original cut, because I think enough time's passed to where, it won't be as in bad taste.
Right. So if there are any of your youngsters viewing, we're talking about, that was around the time of 9/11.
Yes.
And in some of the promotions for Spider-Man, he caught a helicopter in a web between the World Trade Centers, and I don't know if that was actually in the movie or not.
It wasn't. It was in the trailer for it. And you remember that part of the movie where, like, after he becomes Spider-Man, and there's all those news articles going by, and like all the people talking about it, it's just like, oh yeah, Spider-Man, he just climbs up the walls and stuff like. I think that was supposed to be his big reveal to the world as Spider-Man. He was supposed to like foil that robbery and catch them in the middle of that World Trade Center in that web. But if you look at Spider-Man 2002 World Trade Center, basically in Spider-Man's eye in the promotional work,
oh, you can see the world.
Yeah, the World Trade Center was basically front and center in the promotional material. And they eventually changed it. Yeah, there it is again. And they changed it to get rid of it in later shots. They actually went to this one and they basically got rid of the twin towers and stuff. Same thing here. They got rid of the Twin Towers, and oh man.
So anyway, planes and Twin Towers were kind of
off
the table during that time in history.
Yeah, especially considering that they were flying a jet airliner in the middle of a city,
between buildings
and stuff. It was just like little too on the nose,
too soon.
Yeah. So Lilo and Stitch. We're going to check the trailer out. We're going to see what we think about it. So are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
We have apprehended a dangerous experiment. Where is he?
He escaped.
He's trying to find the police cruisers.
He took the red one.
What hideous planet is caught in your crosshairs?
Shooting star! I wish for a friend. Like a best friend.
What the hell?
It's a good question. Ugh.
He's so cute and fluffy.
He is your responsibility. Got it.
We promise.
Yeah.
Down from there.
Look like an angel.
No. Control him. Hey, what are you doing? No. Dogs on the table.
You sure that's a dog?
Yeah.
Rough.
We are not keeping this thing.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind.
Or forgotten.
Oh.
Stitch bad.
Sometimes family isn't perfect. That doesn't mean they aren't good. That's close. I don't think you're supposed to drink that.
Yay! He's doing it.
Agent Cobra Bubbles, we have a blue dog to catch.
Poor TV, man. Okay, the ice cream guy. I'm glad they included him.
No. I'm gonna give you to the count of 3, Stitch. 1.
Okay. The fact they got Chris Sanders to come back to voice Stitch, I think, is great.
Right, that was going to be. Did they have any live action actors that were voice actors?
The only one, considering it's over 20 years ago, I think they'd be too old to play the parts that they were originally for.
But would like the daughter from the first one, is that the mom in this one?
Oh no, it's
Like,
their sisters.
Sorry, right.
Yeah, Lilo and Nani. Nani was her older sister that was looking after her because their parents died, and she basically was doing everything she could. There was there's been some stuff said about this remake, and I'll say this: looks way better than Snow White.
You mean so the Hawaiian people are like, I guess, Samoan, and they stayed Samoan?
Well, yeah.
Oh.
No, well, yeah, like Hawaiian / like Pacific Islander,
Right.
that once again, I am not going to sit here and pretend that, it's just like, oh, they made the right casting choices and all. Of course they did. If they didn't, then everyone would be up in arms. But here's the thing: they did the opposite for Snow White, and people were up in arms about it, but Disney doesn't give a shit because Disney's just like, white people. Who cares about white people? It's like,
Well,
that's like more than 70% of the United States population right there, and a lot of them kind of get pissed off whenever you say they don't matter.
right. I mean, as anybody would.
I know. Imagine if you said that about white
Anybody,
people.
like,
Or anybody.
right.
Yeah, you said, well, you don't matter. It's like, yeah, you do. Here's the thing. I actually did the... here's the thing. La da 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 da. Whatever. Anyway, so it's like, there's a thing that I did. Check this out. So, there was a post that someone pulled up on Disney, or that someone from Disney pulled up, that had 75,000 likes on it. And it was just like, and it was them saying, we need to basically change up Disney's history and all this. And someone from Disney pointed that out and said, this is the kind of crowd that we need to follow, because they're like, look at all the interaction they're getting. 75,000 likes on that. Average ticket price, $12.50. Let's see. So, 75,000 times $12.50. You're trying to cater to that audience. And if that's a sample size of like the audience that you're trying to get, so 75,000 times $12.50, congratulations, you've made $937,000 compared to you're targeting a group that could be potentially responsible for over $900,000 instead of casting the widest net that you can to make as much money as humanly possible, but yet you're not going to do that because you're afraid of what the people on Twitter are going to say, or what the people on Tumblr or Blue Sky or whatever social media apparatus that you're using. I tend to not give a damn what people say about me on any of these. Like, if people call me fat in the comment section, be like, only thing fat on me is my wallet and something else, but I'm trying to be PG here, so curse you, internet. Anyway, but the whole deal with
tuned in for a Lilo and Stitch reaction and then just got that.
Yeah.
On a different note, I think this will be huge in Japan.
You think so?
Because the other one was anything with a monster in it.
Yes.
Japanese people go crazy for.
Oh yes.
I've been there.
Well, you have been to Japan, so you do know that monsters are a big thing.
Stitch was all over the place, but the whole like Godzilla kaiju thing, that culture is just so massive over there.
Oh yeah. Oh, they love their monsters.
They do.
Yeah, and Stitch is kind of a monster. And he's hilarious too. I just think it's hilarious they got Chris Sanders to come back to voice him. And not only that, but they've actually done a really good job looking like they're staying faithful to the original. I mean, ice cream cone guy, him getting his ice cream cone just destroyed every time we see him. It's like, aw, poor guy. But in all honesty, I think this is way better than Snow White. I think this is actually going to be pretty good. We can only hope. We'll see when it comes out. Fingers crossed. But, anywho, anything else you want to add to this, Caleb, or anything you want to say?
I think we're good. Hopefully Disney's learned their lesson, and they'll just try to make better live-action movies. I mean, they've committed. Like, what have they done? Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast,
Yes.
Snow White, Stitch, Mulan. Mulan was kind of pretty rough.
Oh yeah, how much money did they spend on that? Yeah, there it is. They spent $200 million on it, and it only made $70 million. That $200 million, by the way, that's just the budget of making the film. That doesn't include the advertising budget, which, if you want the thing of that, you basically take the budget, and then you cut it in half, and you add it together. So basically, $500 million is what they dedicated to this film, and they only made $70 million worldwide. That is, wow. That's terrible. But, hey, they learned their lesson from that. Oh, wait, no, they didn't. Let's see. Here they are. Let's see. Here they are. Here's where they all started. Cinderella, Maleficent, The Jungle Book, Alice Through the Looking Glass, Beauty and the Beast, Dumbo. I forgot about Dumbo. Aladdin, The Lion King, Lady and the Tramp. They really did Lady and the Tramp too? I didn't know that was a thing. It didn't release theatrically, but only on streaming service. Okay. And they spent $60 million on it. That's not too bad. Cruella, Pinocchio. Holy crap. Is this the one that with Tom Hanks that was so bad? Oh yeah, critical reception was negative. Film received 6 Golden Raspberries. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's terrible. And it was directed by Robert Zemeckis? Really?
Dang.
Dude. How can you fuck up that bad? Pardon.
So much for the PG rating.
Sorry. It's just, I'm flabbergasted, dude. And then there was The Little Mermaid, which made some money back, but nowhere near enough to break even. Because $240 million. Let's see, so, hold on. 240 million times that. So, 360 plus 240. Yeah, they didn't even break even on that.
$600, Nate.
600 million. Sorry.
Ah.
600 million. It's supposed to be 600 million. I just figured it'd be easy to not have the millions on there. But yeah, they didn't even break even, so you figured they'd learn, but apparently not, because now Snow White is coming out.
That'll be interesting.
Yep.
Funny to see the results.
Hercules, which...
Guy Ritchie.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That is very interesting casting. Robin Hood, Carlos Lopez Estrada. What did he direct? Oh, right, Raya and the Last Dragon. Okay. Oh my gosh. And the Little Nas X. Okay. Never mind. Wait, the Aristocats? Questlove? You're letting Questlove, which I love Questlove as a drummer, but you're letting him direct the Aristocats? Okay. Interesting.
Oh wait, Bambi. You were just talking about him.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's real. I was joking. Internet, and it's actually a thing. They're actually doing a live-action remake of Bambi.
Entangled.
Oh my god. Oh. Let's see.
I guess they're over halfway there. I guess they gotta finish it now.
I guess. Peter Pan and Wendy. This didn't even release on released on Disney Plus. Okay, so I don't know, dude. This is getting sad at this point. Guy Ritchie directed Aladdin, so that's why they're bringing him back, because this actually made money. See, if it makes money, they'll bring the director back. If they don't, the director's basically cast off into oblivion. God. Anyway, I guess that's gonna do it. I don't know what else to say at this point other than, please, Disney, learn your lesson and actually make good movies. Don't listen to the fringe groups out there. Listen to where the money is. Anyway, guess till next time. I'm Nate.
And I'm Caleb.
Y'all be good people. Take care. Peace. Anyway, sorry about that. Oh.